Alright, this is more like it. This is more like it. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Alright, so we switch to the Dota, and then we're good to go. Yes, we are. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is the Saturday night Dota 2. We got ourselves a Tier 3 Battle Cup filled with these reprobates. We'll call them the fuckers. It's Keyz' dream team, Luxy, Sirius, Batosai, and Cobb. Meanwhile, we got Cinder the Grinder, Apollo, Cinders, Vitzit, Trapped Troll, and Doomhammer. I am, of course, General Givicus. You observantly will have noticed the draft is well underway, with almost all of the bans completed. Crystal Maiden, Centaur, Warrunner picked up for the fuckers, and meanwhile, Ogre Magi and Bristleback picked up for the Grinders. We're gonna get a troll through. Let's run through the bans. Spectre, Ricky, Pudge, Anti-Mage, and Slark all taken out. Well, Troll can man-fight pretty much all of them, so I'm not sure about those bans. Invoker, Morphling, Omni Knight, Juggernaut, and CK getting taken out. We got a Bristleback and an Ogre and a Centaur and a Crystal Maiden. Those are 3s and 5s. And now, obviously, they've revealed their safe lane carry on the fucker side of things, so we might see a response here. No thank you, guys. I'm in the middle of something here. It's Battle Cup night, so everyone's going mad. Here we go. We're gonna get the Legion Commander picked up for the, I guess Bristleback is going safe lane then. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? All of my settings are all fucked up, thank you, Mr. Gates. Lovely boys at Windows. So you want to save for the Legion Commander, so maybe it's got to be position 4. So like the Tusk looks really good here. You could maybe have an Abaddon on the 4. The other ones with Decline. Let me message this guy, see if we can find him. So we get the Slarder, nice Blink Initiation. It is a 4, it doesn't come with that save to protect against the Legion Commander duels. It's a shame, like obviously Tusk was the pick, I think, here.
5 seconds remaining.
So Centaur is a bit tough to go on. Slarder can be a bit meaty. Crystal Maiden's quite easy so long as you can avoid her spells. Troll Warlord's not particularly gankable. They're all really meaty, and this Viper just adds into that meaty lineup that Cinder the Grinder have on here. Okay, final ban coming through from fuckers. Realistically, they're targeting a 4 position, I guess. Viper's going to be mid. Bristleback, I guess, is safe. Legion Commander off lane, unless Legion Commander's roaming or somehow a jungle hero. Anything's possible, guys. It is tier 3. We could see yet another core coming through for Cinder the Grinder. No, little pimp, you cannot speak. Go in the kitchen, please. Wow, they take the sniper out. Obviously, they are still looking for a mid on fuckers. It's going to be OD, though. I think basically that's the best option for dealing with the Viper. Failing that, maybe like a Death Prophet or something, I guess. Maybe you can heal through. Oh, what? Alright, so we're going to have Keyz on the Crystal Maiden, Batusai on the Centaur Warrunner, Sirius X on the Troll Warlock, Cobb on the Slardar, and Luxie on the Death Prophet. Meanwhile, Apollo will pick up the Ogre, Magi, Doomhammer on the Bristleback, Trapper Troll on the Legion Commander, Zit on the Viper, and Cinders is on the Enigma. Alright, here we go. Let's get ready to rumble. I want a free camera though, in fairness. I would like to be able to do my own controls, thank you. Although, let's face it, the directed camera is probably going to be much better than me. Am I getting a bit of a click when I'm clicking? No. Alrighty, items wise, I did sync. I messed up. Look, that's what we want. Did anyone pick up any smokes? That's the big question. No smokes, so it's going to be a 2-for-2 attempt to trade off here. Looks like we're going to get 2 at the bottom and 2 at the top. We do have the forces of the Radiant here, able to cross the river and snatch up this bounty rune here. Cinders is sitting on top of the other one there though, so no real move to move in on the Centaur Warrunner yet. Maybe they consider it now.
Bright and breezy.
Bright and breezy. Chill out, my man. In comes a little bit of a snow down. They will damage drain him. They will take 3 then, it seems. It looks like they're going to get pretty clean and clear here. Nobody challenging the Centaur to the top. And Doomhammer going to try and chase these guys down a little bit. See if he can do some more damage. He will eventually have to head over to the lane though. I don't think he can pursue this for a kill. He thinks he can pursue it for a kill, and Slardar, he might actually get him here. He's made a mistake. He's fine, If he doubles back, doesn't take any more stacks. He's down to 3 stacks now. Luxie's lane though, not getting blocked at all. We will see a rotation across from Keyz. Maybe he can catch him before he makes it out. Here's the Frost. No. Just out of range, unfortunately. Bristleback, too fast. Too fast on the Bristleback. And the Viper Legion Commander taking an early lead with the last hits there, just with those heroes not being able to control their lane effectively with the chase down. I think though that Death Prophet should go fairly even here. Oh, a nice little courier snipe happening there. I'm not sure who got the snipe. There is a button that if I press it, it'll show me, right? Maybe that was a Lathe option. No, crush into a little bit of double edge. Apollo throws out the stun though, and that is the slow as well. And he should be able to get himself out of there. Trapper Troll may be able to find a first blood. No, Troll, Ogre staying close though. Maybe he comes back in for this. That'll be the end of the engagement. A little bit of a Fairy Fire usage it seems by Centaur Warrunner. He'll be wanting to get into the trees here with the creep wave and maybe salve up. Meanwhile, we'll miss the first blood. It is on the bottom lane. Doomhammer I mean, he took the spikes first, yeah, which means he doesn't have any extra damage reduction. So you have to be super careful. Level 1 Bristle if you go spikes first. Oh yeah, you can get the kills. You can get the kills for sure. But it's about whether or not you can survive. It's if the enemy realizes, obviously, they can just turn on you, then you're just paper. I mean, you are a strength hero, I guess, but nowhere near later game Bristleback, if you know what I'm saying. We'll follow Sirius X. Sirius. Alright, Doomhammer with the level 2 now. It's a much better shape to be in. He has the Bristleback, obviously. No, Keyz gonna get 2 stacks. Oh, he'll stack the camp as well. Timing was good on that one. They both have 3 stacks there, 4 stacks actually on Troll. Need to be quite careful. The damage starts to rack up. That's 5 stacks now. And Keyz gonna TP out of the lane. I guess Troll wants to just make sure that the level advantage stays in his favor. But Soy looks like he's gonna get himself a ring first, ring of regen, before he gets anything else. He's gonna head back to the safe lane. Looks like he will pull out the creeps. Try and bring that lane back under control. Troll is on 7 and 4 versus 7 and 1. Definitely not winning the lane. Even with a range form on the Troll, that's the idea, to avoid some of those spike damage attrition over time. I mean, one thing about Troll Warlord is it's very common to build a Silver Edge on him, and if you have a Silver Edge, then Viper and the Bristleback are a lot less scary. Alright, 4.5 minutes in. Cinder's in the jungle, has managed to find that level 3 unmolested. I suppose it was the last pick. Meanwhile, Visit gonna take this Death Prophet mid with no problems at all, actually. And top, here we go, another big fight. There's no black hole or anything, but Batasai in a lot of trouble here. One more right click, and as slow is there. Apollo actually finds last right click, and now they're looking for more on Cobb, but Cobb has other ideas. He is going to be fine. Oh, but wait, Visit actually came across here. And Batasai, oh, he finds him. He throws out the crush. It's under the tower. Batasai, no, you needed to go right there and just block your man in. That's like a free kill on a level 6 hero for you. Thank you very much. And that is a beautiful thing to pick up. 500 gold going the way of the offlaner. And that's going to offset any kind of issues that he had in that lane completely. Very favourable trade for the Radiant there. Oh, Keyz looking to zone here. The creep wave is pretty far forward, and Sirius Ux is dealing with the catapult wave there on the 5-minute catapult wave. The ult is popped out onto Luxie though. No Yules available and no ult. He's so close to level 6 as well. Does have a bottle. Should be fine. Just needs a little bit more XP. Oh my god, he almost finds him. He almost finds him. But it's not quite to be just yet. Meanwhile, Batasai actually going to fall in the top lane, giving that gold over to Cinders. 215 gold going that way. It seems like he did buy out before he fell. Double damage on the river. We'll see who scopes that one out. Whether or not it's going to make a huge difference. Oh, this Viper's so low. Level 6 is up on Luxie. Maybe he can pop the ult. Looks like Viper rotates over for the shrine, and maybe they can get a kill here onto Cobb and the Centaur. But it's Cinders who's feeling the pain. Oh, Cobb! with a crash. He finds him, he gets the kill. 301 gold going the way of Cobb. A nice comeback for the Centaur, for XP, and a nice little juicy amount of gold for the Slardar. They actually find two. Vitsit's ready to turn things around, though. Throws out the ult. Batasoy getting in there, trying to do maximum damage before he falls. Crush and return. Cobb on his own, though, and it's 3 versus 1. He will fall, and Vitsit gonna pick up both those kills. Just sitting there merrily, you know, while his tower in mid is getting pushed in by the ghosts. She's pretty close, so should be able to do quite a lot of damage. The Apollo actually, he seems he's going to be fine. Lexi, of course, will get a nice full heal up when this comes back in. Whirling Axe goes out. There's Keyz with the kneecap on the ice path. The ice freezing there. Very nice. Seems like we got a little bit of lag or something. Weird. Okay, holds him in place once again. Keyz, though, so many stacks. 4 stacks only, and it's ripping him apart. Shaw trying to go to work, trying to throw out some of a mischance onto the Bristleback, but Bristles doesn't give no shits for right clicks. He's all about the spam of Quill Spray. Double damage for Luxy, and CM to join him here mid. Won't get another set of ghosts for a while. He comes in real deep. Apollo comes round with a stun. He's gonna die. It's a free kill. Just why? We don't know. The mysteries of Tier 3 Battle Cup, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, we're approaching 10 minutes. Top lane. Okay. Pretty boring stuff. Cobb is sitting there. Cinder's waiting for his level 6. He's a little bit away, so he's not going to get it here. Well, he might find him with a turnaround. No. Just no real coordination there from the Radiant. Cost them an easy kill on an Enigma that just wandered through them. And the call goes out that Death Prophet is mid. Her ult is available. I mean, she's not really missing though. The creep definitely see her. Apollo gonna get caught out. The bash, the kill, it's there. Nice pickup for the Troll Warlord. Meanwhile, on the top lane, Batasoy and Slardar getting cinders with the pincer maneuver there. I don't know. I mean, maybe it was all about lulling him in a false sense of security. Like, hey guy, you can just walk wherever you want. We won't punish you. And then boom, he gets punished. Okay, the last of the ghosties. Vitsit is pretty fast here though, but Keyz is there to keep him in place. And they will pick up that kill, bring in the kills, even at 7 and 7 just on the 10-minute mark. They will try and push then with the 10-minute catapult on mid. It's an easy take. Keyz actually gets the gold with the last hit there. 10-minute bounty runes. How did they go down? Cinder's got 1, Troll, so 3 for the Radiant. Good stuff. Admiral Bulldog very pleased, I'm sure. Got the runes, boys. Okay, Batasoy. Oh, I wish he wishes he had a blade mail. He is doomed. They do take out the Viper ult. That's it down for 45 seconds. Good stuff. 45 and 11 versus 48 and 12 on the Legion Commander. Legion Commander, of course, the safe lane carry. I think the problem is that Troll can stunlock you to an extent. It's sinking. It's not really though, is it, Kunka? Well, Double caught out here. Here comes the troll on the backside. The ult from Keyz as well, but they're moving out of the storm. Well, he's going to try to go to work on him here. Changes his mind. Maybe the uphill miss could be good. Bristleback. Where is Keyz? I guess he TP'd out. Huh. Yeah, they don't have any lockdown actually at all, except from Ogre Magi's stun and the duel. Well, I guess they do have the thing from the guy, the Malefic thing from Enigma. And Black Hole's a bit of a stun actually. Would have been a great game for Weaver though, I think. Okay, Luxie does have Exorcism available. Is rotating to this top lane here. We're not going to see any action just yet. Apollo looking for Keyz, it seems. Right on top of his ward. Dude, he can definitely see you. Oh, it's a gangbang. Here comes the stun under the tower. Vitsit did not get the memo though. And Cinder's arriving to the party just a little bit late. Keyz, you'll have to wait for your death. Well, very good. Just out of range. I like it. Bottom tower isn't actually in that bad of a state, and if we do look at things, although it's just less than 1k advantage for the Dyers, the Grinder boys, we do have a tower advantage going the way of the Radiant for now. And the Ghost Exorcism is finished, so they didn't take the tower with it. But so I'm going to cut the creep wave, and Legion in a jungle. Looking for that silver edge. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Apollo faces off against Keyz. It's a stun into a slow, and not much that either can do to each other. I'm fairly sure there's a double damage there though, and Centaur is pinged out for him. See if he can find anything off this. I doubt it. The gank is happening on the troll at the bottom here. Vitsit and Cinder's going to pick up the kill. A little bit more XP, a little bit more pressure. They look for this Invis guy. Oh, by the way, you're countered because he can see you with his ult, dude. You know, it doesn't slow him any though. And Cinder's tried for the TP in for the black hole. It was a mistake. Meanwhile, Keyz pops off the ult. They actually find two. Apollo tries to get away now. He is getting sucked off. And from the side, there's a pause. Cinders has disconnected from the game. Perhaps they're considering whether or not he could buy back. He doesn't actually have buyback though. Trapper Troll now has gone invis, but I think he's looking to try and turn around. Turn around, Apollo's the sacrificial lamb. Turn around. No, Vitsit is really far out of position here, so he can't really help. I think the play is just to abandon Apollo. Yeah, if he can juke his way out of this, fair enough, but he doesn't have any TP. And he's pretty dry on mana. He does have Soul Ring though. I'm not sure why we're pausing it when the guy is dead for the next 20 seconds and there's a kill happening. It's just bad form, I guess. You know, maybe for the creep deny. Doesn't quite find it. Alright, it would be okay if the pause was to come through now. Keyz looking for Trapper Troll by himself. There was a potential for the Viper to wrap in, but they decided against it. Meanwhile, Nigma has reconnected and he is back on the field now. Yeah, I'm down to 45.25 frames per second. What is going on? What is actually happening, boys? It's the little tiny video on the other window, I think, that does it. I had this thing perfect. And then they changed things. We're going to switch over to net worth, by the way, while this fight is kicking off. Let's have a little look here. It's just a straight up snatch and grab. And Doomhammer looking to be next on the list here. Does turn around, but doesn't really help out. Apollo, for some reason, thinks that he can go and man fight into the Cinders, looking for the black hole setup. The silence comes through, though. He still has the opportunity to turn. Will blink away. Luxie taking quite a bit of damage from the tower. It's okay though, should get healed up now, but the Viper just comes in from the side. One strike and down goes the Death Prophet. Unfortunate timing there. The black hole to come through. Keyz, if you can just ice the dude, it'll stop that from happening for a second. But it looks like Cinder's going to pay with his life. The Malefice is off actually onto Cobb. He's probably going to die. No. It's only level 1 Malefice or something. Something ridiculous. Oh, it's level 3, dude. Oh, it only goes for 3 anyway. Oh. I thought it was much better than that. That's my bad. The net worth leader is the Viper for now. Troll does have the Shadow Blade. Looks like he's going to pick himself up the Silver Edge. Stopped off for Morbid Mask for some lifesteal in the meantime. Well, Yules to go through that won't actually purge off, but it stops you from taking so much damage, dude. Oh, it's on cooldown for some reason. Okay, well he used the ult. There will be backup for him though. Oh my god, what is actually going on? Am I running something else in the background? It's this thing here, isn't it? If I do this, watching this, boom. See the amazing difference that makes? Ridiculous. Okay, throws out the ult, just gets stunned up. The troll will arrive and start helping out. Cinder's in trouble, starts to try and run away. Viper on the chase down as well, though. Troll throwing out some axes, is going to lifesteal if he can actually hit something. He can't actually hit anything. Rest of his team left him to die. Kind of, I'm not sure what was going on there. The Jewel starts in onto Slardar. They're not able to find anything because the stun lock, that's pretty good. Meanwhile, Death Prophet's little fight there didn't go so well. And Cobb, wow, okay, I'm not sure about that. If you got the triple stun, maybe. If you got the triple stun, maybe, dude, maybe. Ballsy, though. Keyz comes in, he will take out one. Oh, she gets the invis off. Nobody else wants to mess with this Crystal Maiden, I can tell. He's looking for Doomhammer. Will have enough damage if he can get the bite on. Here we go. And then a little bit more. And then a little bit more. Apollo comes across. Does throw up some shade. In comes Viper from the side. Key's going to go invis. And Centaur Warrunner is close by. Maybe they could do something a little bit more. But it does kind of feel like they're wasting time here. I guess they're holding the tower though. Meanwhile, mid lane does face some pressure. They will go for the 3-man shower. It's actually going to be a 2-man shower, 40% efficiency. And big movement now to the mid lane. Marshalling a defense and a possible smoke. Batasoy and Cobb in dangerous territory here. Vitsit gonna spot them out. The blink forward for Cobb does actually find the Viper. Keyz comes in from the back, keeps that bristle back in place, and they will find the Viper. Meanwhile, Trapped is looking for the dual target. He will go in on Keyz. That should be a win for Keyz, that is. Now we're gonna get the Ogre Magi. Cinders comes in with the 2-man black hole. Keyz gets the Frosty Snowman once again, and that is gonna be a team wipe from the Radiant. They're gonna wipe the Dire there. Alright, they're gonna push in on this wave. Obviously the Exorcism, 22-second cooldown on that, so we could see a little bit of a tickle of the tier 3 here, but I would prefer if they just rolled over to the mid lane and tried to use the last of the Exorcism on that tower. Simply because there's going to be too many heroes up. It's too early in the game. Like, they're all going to be there. And we have seen that the Viper ult just kills the Death Prophet at the moment. How long for Black Hole? It's still 2 minutes for Black Hole, so you've got plenty of time on that. Okay, Trapper Trolley's going to go in Viz, and they should be able to get this here. There doesn't seem to be any backup for him. He made the mistake of thinking that the Viper was alone. Even then, I'm not even sure what he was thinking. Like, his team is nowhere near him. He's completely out of position. He's essentially just feeding gold. It's my chair's not high enough or something. Yeah, maybe I should get a cushion. Okay. Maybe Sirius X. Sirius X. Sirius X. Maybe they want to try for the Roshan play. Troll obviously can do it by himself. I'm not sure with the changes, but they definitely are making a move over here. Alright. They're going to see them on the bottom lane here. Okay, they're going to use this to try and catch Doomhammer. He does get the stop in from Keyz. Double edge, a little bit of right click, some bash. The stacks are building up though, guys. In comes Luxy from the side. That'll secure the kill. There has been a rotation over. Cinders still doesn't have Black Hole available. It's on cooldown for another 30 seconds. It's a bit dangerous from a B here. Trapper Troll though isn't Viz and has his back. Would really like to see like a mech or an urn or just any kind of item that's going to help them out with the heals and the sustain. Helm of the Dominator even would be nice on the offlane, I guess. No, there they do find the Ogre Magi. Stun comes through, but there's enough damage here surely to finish him off. Cinder's going to get caught out. The silence comes through. Blade Mail is popped as well. Ghosts are running wild here. Keyz' ult continues to run. He protects, forms a protective barrier. Cinder's taken out of the equation. Black Hole is back up, and he does have buyback. Meanwhile, Luxy managing to track Trapper Troll to the base of his, the foot of his own steps at the base. Oh, Yules goes up, Ghosts do damage, gets broken, starts to move on out, gets the Glimmer Cape up, Batasoy goes in there, tries to draw them back into the base, and look at this, just ripped apart, the break from the Silver Edge of the Troll, doing all the work there. Bristleback just turns into a squishy back. This is what I was talking about though, that they weren't going to be able to push in with the Ghosts here. They needed to take mid. They needed to just rotate over and take mid. There's no point in enforcing the high ground here just yet. Maybe send the Troll to take Roshan, continue to apply pressure to top and mid, keep bottom pushed out. Oh, Luxy spending some time in the shop. Apollo goes to work. Oh no, dude is AFK shopping. Alright, he sucks one. He sucks two. Now remember, the Black Hole is available. He didn't go for the second suck. Okay, Trapper Troll found two. Seems like it was a more exciting fight. The bounty rune snatched out from underneath him. Next suck goes three. He's now getting chased by three. And he's quite nippy though. With those bots and the Yules, he is able to actually put some distance in. Maybe turns for a silence. It's actually a Yules, Jeeves. Okay, well that was foolish. Now the stun comes through and he is dead. If he got the silence off, maybe it's a different story and he can make it out. Or maybe he just runs in behind the tower, you know, and just keeps running and doesn't turn at all. One or the other would have ensured his survival. I'm not offline. I'm online. Whoa. $3K net worth advantage going into 26 minutes into the game. Roshan still yet to fall once. Cinders is going deep here. Sees the Keyz. Where did it go? Magic. Insert magic meme with fingers. Ciao. No, there's a fight. Quick, go to the fight. Alright, quite a lot of damage done there. He is going to try and make it out. Meanwhile, Keyz right in the middle. Thought he was going to get his ult off, and then a black hole on 4. All the damage gets poured in. Cinders almost falls. But just what a disaster. You always got to play carefully when you know the black hole is up and available. Blade Mail going to get popped, but another to fall. And they're going from a 5-man wipe of the enemy team to being wiped 5-man on their own team. Well, they will use the fortification. Or the tier 2 tower here. I don't see them going far enough. It's a similar situation to what we saw when the Radiant were pushing the dire bottom racks. You know, they will respawn well before they're able to make a mark on it.
Dire structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is about to flounder.
Well, they're going to try and get some farming up. If we look at the wards, which have been put down by the Dire. Oh my god. Death Prophet actually with a cheeky jump in manages to finish off the tier 3. She's going to get dueled here, but who cares? She got the Enigma and the tower. What a nice cheeky little play there. Going to open things up. I don't know how she managed to get in there without her seeing. I mean, they got a ward here. Definitely see her coming up the lane. Definitely see her coming through mid. I don't know, it just seems like they were aware of it, but Jeeves, you never noticed it. Yeah, I guess. They were definitely aware of it. There was 3 guys on top of her, though. So it means that the shrines are now exposed. And maybe they take out this shrine here. If they manage to take that shrine out, then it definitely secures the Roshan going forward if they can take this tower as well. Gonna fight on top of the ward. Unfortunately, he does manage just to get out on the edge of it, does he? Will he live? He does live. Move for the shrine. The shrine is up, but it's not up. Okay, it's not up for 1 minute 40. We will have to run all the way back to the base. No pocket salves for these guys. Regardless, like I say, there's no urn, there's no mech, no guardian greaves. And like one of the ways you can get around that is to just, you know, get some salves and hand them out to your team if you're on support. If you don't want to build those specific items. 4 staff finished up for Ogre Magi. Vitsit has Hurricane Pike and a tower to the top to fall. Manta style, nice. Silver Edge. Blade Mail. All the blade mails. Look at this. He's got a blade mail. Does have a hood. Gonna go into pipe. I guess Batasoy is looking for heart next. I probably would prefer maybe the Lotus Orb, you know. Here we go, a little bit of a gank. The crush is good. They find the Ogre Magi on the back line, and even better, they find Cinders when he had Black Hole up. He could have turned and dropped the Black Hole there like he's done so many times before, but they managed to catch him fast enough. Now the real pressure, of course, the Enigma does have buyback. Even way down at the bottom of the net worth list there has the buyback available. Okay, they will trade a tier 2 for a tier 1. The exorcism goes out and they start to push in the racks. A beautiful overwhelming odds from the Legion Commander, but the Ghost still going to work, and the Troll now getting on to full speed. They go in, they manage to go, oh, they get her. Oh, no Aegis, but that will be dual damage going the way of Legion Commander. Blade Mail to try and soak up some of the damage here. Return it back on. In comes Cinders with the 3-man black hole. Keyz can easily stop this, but he doesn't have the spell available. It's on cooldown for another 5 seconds, but it's not enough for them. They're starting to do work. Buybacks coming through. That's a buyback for 3, for 4 in fact. And I think you just bail, guys. I mean, you've done well. 4 buybacks available. You didn't actually secure a Rax. You exposed a Rax. See, now if instead of doing that, they'd taken out this shrine here and this tower, and then moved into the Roshan pit to secure the Aegis for the Death Prophet, and then they could maybe have made that push after another fight. It's not so good when you've got 4 down, admittedly all with buybacks, for no damage, like this is going to heal 5 damage per second. Big charge comes in now. We will need to see a backdoor protection is up still. The creep, bring it down now. They start to go to work. We want to see 2 buybacks at least. So far no buybacks. Okay, in comes Luxie. The fortification will be used. It's a little bit late. That's fine. Yules goes through. That's a little bit early. And the blade mail is popped. Look how fast the Slarder gets ripped down. In comes the Centaur War Runner with that movement. And his blade mail was a little bit slow there, so he's going to go down easy as well. But now they can buy back and do some extra damage here. So in from the side comes the Troll Warlord. Takes out both Cinders. And the Bristleback obviously using the break there to kill him down. The Ogre Magi not much of a primary target. He will turn and buy some time. Vitsit for whatever reason decided to go back in, and now there's a Blink Crush available. They do get the Corrosive Haze on. Another Crush, in we go. We'll take off his back stuff. And maybe you take that Illusion Rune and send it to the Wave. Maybe you go and get Roshan now if you bought back. I don't think he did. It was just his time. They can definitely go to work. This is definitely a game-winning situation possibility. Hell yeah, here they go. Let's see what they've got. Of course, no buybacks available for the Dire. The creep wave is quite far behind, but that's the backdoor protection gone now. And it's a set of racks. Fortification comes through. They're saying, let's go bottom. No need to push to the creep wave, my friends. You're already in the base. The tower is already down. And I mean, there's a black hole in 10 seconds. Maybe you get 2 sets of racks here. Oh, the jewel goes in onto Troll Warlord. It's a bit of a foolish thing to do. If you don't know, he actually stuns you when he right clicks you. So you don't want that when you want people to be hitting you back if you're going to blade mail as Legion Commander. And if you don't want to fight people like Troll Warlord, you get a Basher instead, so you actually can stun lock him back. Oh, Blink Crush. Okay, pops the pipe. I mean, why are you guys still here? Just leave. Right, oh, everyone's dead actually. Maybe just push in. The creep wave are here. That's it. I think that's game. Game 1, boys. Alright, the crush comes through into the double edge. The respawns are coming through. There is a black hole available. It would have to be the most beautiful black hole of all time, but Cinders has had quite a few beauties. And he's pretty screwed though. Down he goes, double edge to finish it, and that is game. Definitely 100%. Okay, so these shitters, the fuckers, they managed to pull through in the end despite a fairly disastrous set of events here and there. I am General Jivicus. Join me in about 2 minutes for game 2, I guess. It's probably already underway actually. No, game coordinator. Game coordinator. No little pimp. Alright. Wow, look at this. Must be the hot weather. Some of the names. We've got fuckers and we've got cunts and whatever else. Anyway, let's go into the bracket. It's fuckers versus Nova. Don't make me wait 5 minutes, yo. It's gonna make me wait 5 minutes, yo. Alright, let's get some text. Let's get some text. I don't want to do stuff because it messes with my Mojismo. Let me... I need a Stream Deck. That's what I need. It's like a little box thing. I can make one out of my Apple Pad thing. Not my Apple Pad. My Amazon Pad. But I'm always too lazy to, you know, format or whatever. No music. This is rubbish, right? Let's put on the wait screen. Let's put on the music like you hear. Alright, here we go.
5 seconds remaining.
So, we got Team Nova versus Team Fuckers. It's the semi-final of the Tier 3 Battle Cup. I am General Jivicus, and the bands are underway. Both teams, of course, blazing through their first set of game. And now we face each other for a chance to play in the final, the grand final. Zeus gonna get banned out. That's quite curious. Looks like they might be picking on the old Keyz there. Highly flexible, this roster on Fuckers, though. All players willing to play different roles. Oh, we're gonna get the Meepo banned out.
Seconds. 5 seconds remaining.
Alright, they take out the OD as well. Two very strong mid laners, and it does kind of indicate that you would be looking to play maybe the Sniper or the Queen of Pain, or even like a Medusa, I think. Bloodseeker gonna get banned out by the Fuckers, and Bristleback gonna get banned by Nova. We'll see what sort of changes these bans will wrought. So far, nothing affecting them from the previous matchup.
Seconds. 5 seconds remaining.
I think Bloodseeker looks pretty good at the moment. His most recent buff, the Rupture thing, 14 to 18% bonus damage. Now I think there was an extra armor as well, which could be good. Like if you go treads, then likely you probably pick up the armor talent now instead of the attack speed. Okay, they're taking quite a lot of time, the fuckers here, as they think about this ban. It's going to be the Phantom Lancer that they take out here. So maybe they are thinking of the Medusa. I mean, Medusa looks quite nice right now. We'll pick up their Spirit Breaker first. Wonder if we'll see a 5-3 combo from fuckers with the second pick this time round. Last time they picked up a Crystal Maiden and a Centaur War Runner first. With the Spirit Breaker though, I think you want the Hex, so maybe we see the Lion or, yep, the Shadow Shaman going to come through. Obviously as well, you can't purge Hex anymore. So very nice work if you can get it, so they tell me. Well, they're taking quite a lot of time to think about this, whether they pick up the 4 or the 5, obviously the key question here. And it will be the 4, the Slardar. They decide that they don't want to show anything too soon. This works very much similar. The Shadow Shaman Shackles is very much like the Cold Feet from the Crystal Maiden. It's a stop, it's damage over time. Shadow Shaman though is full lockdown, like when you have them frozen like that, chained even. Which Slardar with the Blink Crush can get him in range. Shadow Shaman can then ensure that he is shut down. Level 25 Shadow Shaman can hex you, I think, for 8 seconds at a time. It's quite irritating. Also the wards for the push, and that hex that we spoke of. An Axe, Spirit Breaker, Slardar obviously with the Crows of Haze likes to damage these guys before they can get their AC items through. The Troll gonna get banned out. Lion also feels the ban. Does leave Witch Doctor, Disruptor. I think Disruptor's probably the best catch hero that's left. For a 5 anyway, definitely. And Axe, I expect, will be the off-laner. So something that kites Axe really well for the safe lane. Maybe the Luna. I quite like Viper, actually. As a safe lane carry, though, I'm not sure it's going to be strong enough into the late game, but... Alright, the Spectre going to feel the ban. So, off laner most likely for the fuckers.
10 seconds. 5 seconds remaining.
I may be the Venomancer, but I don't know, the Spirit Breaker is probably quite irritating to deal with. Uber Lord could be pretty good. The root, you could put the root down and that would stop Spirit Breaker from even getting to you. Messes up physical lanes, but we don't know. We know, right, so the best hero to pick in this situation of your fuckers is actually your safe lane carry. Because you know the Axe is the offlane. So it's all about a hero that can face off against an Axe lane and win later on. and so it's probably you pick up like the Luna. Mirana's kind of a bit lame. Yeah, well, CK, that's the safe lane hero. I'm not sure about a CK into Axe though. Just because the spin is a little bit annoying, I'm not gonna lie. And the call, all your illusions, it doesn't feel particularly good, but he probably lanes pretty good versus him with the Shadow Shaman. Immediate pickup of the Sven. Now Sven is not in a good place at the moment, but we did see Ramses playing him in Game 5 of the Grand Finals of the recent Major. It wasn't Game 5, it was Game 1. Or Game 2 maybe, but it does, yeah. So anyway, he stormed through with that hero. Have we got enough kite yet from the fuckers? We don't. The Life Stealer is a little bit of a... Yeah, okay, cheers guys. Life Stealer is a little bit of an odd pickup here. Is this... What is this? What is this? This is tier 3 battle cup, Jeeves. This is tier 3 battle cup. Okay, the Centaur Warrunner gets taken out. Tinker is banned. What did we think they wanted? They want, well, Tinker, yeah, I guess you take the Zeus out if you want a Tinker. But it's Sniper, I think, is the pickup for mid for Nova. Fuckers, I think, already have their mid. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a CK Slardar lane and a Lifestealer Shadow Shaman lane, and it's like a 2-1-2. If they were to take the Sniper, see, we need a long range kiting hero for this Sven. OD is out of the question. Maybe like a Lena, but she's a little bit squishy. And the Viper is good once again. Dragon Knight, actually pretty good. Okay. I mean, Invoker into Lifestealer Chaos Knight is an interesting pickup. I mean, just because of Chaos Knight's Reality Rift, you inevitably need to get like a Lincoln's, and obviously if you go Ags first, that means you're going to feed these guys a little bit. Final pickup Skywrath Mage, and that's for the mid. I am baffled and confused, but let's see how these boys decide to pan it out. Alright, on Team Nova, we got Pastor on the Invoker, Joker on the Dazzle, Mario on the Sven. Then we'll have Vladimir on the Axe, and Lens on the Spirit Breaker. Keyz will pick up the Shadow Shaman with that lovely new, very rare set. Cobb once again on the Slardar. Butterfly picks up the Chaos Knight, so I imagine this is an offlane Chaos Knight. Comboed with the Slardar could be pretty tasty. Sirius on the Lifestealer, and Luxie. I'm going to take the Skywrath Mage mid. I am General Jivicus. Let's get our Street Fighter 2 on. Battle Cup Tier 2. No, it's not Tier 3 Battle Cup. Semi-finals. Let's go. Okay. Why can I see Centaur?
It's pronounced Admiral.
Anywho, let's have a look at the last hits that are going to be coming up, and also the items. Any smoke plays this time around? There will be no smoke plays, Jivicus. Alright, in the top lane, it's Keyz and Sirius along with Cobbs. They are actually going to send this CK, those madmen. Those absolute madmen. They'll send this CK Solo Ono. into the off lane, and Luxy will go mid on the Skywrath. Vladimir is up here. He is ready to be invaded. Dazzle gonna sit on the back line. Maybe he gets Shallow Grave and Dax gets some spin and they just go to work. Okay, a little bit of a pain coming out here. Mid lane gonna get blocked by Joker. Luxy gonna stay with Batsai to make sure they secure the rune. Can they snatch 3 runes once again? Here they come. Here come the boys. Look, they are going to see them coming through. Keyz is going to be the first one in there. Axe is going to get, like, you know, entangled up there. Joker now considering what's going to be happening here. They actually managed to snatch the bounty rune out from under them. Maybe they get first blood as a result. Look at that right click damage coming through from the Shadow Shaman. Not able to find the kill though. Shackles is there. He's like, where are you guys going? I've got this. I've got this. And that will be that. So it will be 2-1-2, right? Sven got 1, Joker got 1, Chaos Knight got 1. Oh. They were so close to getting 4. Okay, Shackle's going to come through. Axe is going to use his call. That'll give him a little bit of armor and allow him some space to get out. The heal comes through. It's going to be a 2 versus a 3, and I don't think this works, boys. We need to get a rotation to the bottom lane, I think, for Batasoi here. I don't think it's going to work in these circumstances. Dazzle Axe is not a particularly healthy lane to go against. And here we go. Cobb is down here. He's going to help out. Joker at the back of this is just with a poison. He's going to be able to just throw out some heals. And Vladimir going to be able to have a lovely time in this lane with that assistance. Keyz with the questionable pool. I guess he wants to find some farm. The lane's in a pretty good state right now. It's in a pretty good position. Should have some creep coming through now. A little bit of a block from the axe. Here's a good place to creep wave. I mean, that feels pretty good. It gives Keyz the opportunity to come round. Obviously, he needs to deward this because he will get spotted out. They do see him, but they don't actually do anything out of it. He throws out a little bit of heal damage. The chains go through. Axe is going to get Shallow Graved. It's a really early Shallow Grave, though, and that's going to cost them the kill for sure. There he goes. Going to come back in and cancel the clarity. He desperately wants to cancel the clarity, and he's just going to get zoned out. That's Axe. He's playing on the next level play where he doesn't reveal that he's aware Shadow Shaman is coming from behind so that his ward isn't destroyed immediately. It takes quite a lot of skill to do so much things. Alright. And Lan's having a little bit of a scout back, so it's like, you looking for me, mate? I'm right here. Come on then. Crush comes through. That's an actual bash as well. The Stormhammer comes through from Mario, and he ends that play just by tapping the brakes on both of them. And Luxy versus the Invoker actually coming out on top. Pretty much to be expected for the first few levels, I think. Skywrath able to just keep pumping out damage in those situations. Axe throws out some hexes. Joker gonna fall on the backside, and that's a nice pickup for Serious Axe. If you can get your Lifestealer pumped up early, that's pretty good. Keyz in a very terrible situation there. All those creep around, just making Axe a sheer powerhouse. Meanwhile, Chu Pastor finds Luxy in the mid lane. Keyz, unfortunately, all tied up there with this Axe situation. Not able to rotate in to help the Invoker out. And neither, I guess, was Cobb. All of them sitting a little bit low on health here. It's like a Bloodseeker's wet dream, this game, man. You could just be running around at full speed, murderizing everyone. Too bad he was banned. Oh man, what the hell happened there? Feels bad, man. You can click a button and it will show you, Jeeves. Ah, I sure can. I could also actually just rewind it. But I mean, it's a heal bomb, isn't it? Heal bomb into shallow grave. And call Keyz with the shackles once again. I mean, maybe he hexes this guy. He doesn't have hex, Jeeves. He's only level 3. That's a good point. Level 5 and level 5. It's an arcane rune to the top. Both heroes definitely want that. That is pretty juicy on either of them. Lens Faraday, the Stormhammer comes through. They find another stun. Oh, comes through with a charge. The crush there to make some space. And he will back off and quaff up that healing salve before he returns to the lane. And Pastor takes in some punishment. Luxie trying to regain the gold that he lost when he died to him before, playing it a little bit desperate. And here comes the Spirit Breaker. He's getting pinged out for sure. He's like, Spirit Breaker's on the way. Invoker baits him in a little bit. And Luxie, buddy. You could see that one coming. It's on you. You should have retreated up to your own tower. Maybe had Keyz come down. At least that way Keyz could have met you. That's on you, Luxie. And your team saw it as well. Like, everyone saw the Spirit Breaker charge. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Okay, phase. It's not phase. Treads. Power treads finished up for the CK. I like that obviously better than phase anyway. The mana version, invaluable. Okay, Mario has actually got a few levels in Greater Cleave already. No real fear from these guys, so weirdly nothing in Warcry. Probably takes it at level 7. Mid lane, the war continues, but Pastor 17 and 7 versus 16 and 7 with 1 kill in his name does mean that he is ahead. He actually has 2 kills, Jeeves. Oh, he sure does. Keeping up with the last hits regardless. Top lane, any action happening there? No, not really. Back to bottom. 4 strength heroes, 4 melee strength heroes beating out on the bottom lane. It's pretty exciting stuff, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Heal bomb comes through. The call. Vladimir starts to get chomped on. Here we go. It's gonna keep him alive. Pops out. He dies. Keyz with the last hit once again. Now they look for Jokur, but still no hex. He does have hex, Jeeves. He just doesn't have any mana. Oh, the chase down. Trying to burn through the tower. So I'm level 8 now on Pastor. Skyroth just finding the level 7. They're quite a little bit behind. Keyz gets spotted out. It's caught Bonnie. They're pinging him. They're like, hey guy, this is this guy. He's like right here. And Dazzle Jokur comes around. The charge is on. And it's going to come from the blind side actually through the year. And Sky spots him. The damage comes through the charge. Keyz in trouble. Will be finished off. And they do ping out this ward. But so I'm playing it fast and loose on the bottom lane here, running around with 231 HP. I imagine he seems like the kind of guy that might get the armlet of Mordigan. We'll see a more traditional build. No, we'll get an armlet also on Sirius X. Okay, they go to work on the tower. There is no backup. Keyz still not level 6. It'll be a while for him, I think. It won't be that long. He'll definitely get it with the tome when it comes up. Poison goes out on Sirius X. that tower will fall in the meantime. There's no response. Meanwhile, we are getting kills all over the map. Jeeves, pay attention, Batasai. Whoa, he just walked straight past him when he's on full health. Keyz under the tower. In comes Cobb with the stun. The shackles are there, and that's actually going to be a kill onto the Shadow Shaman. Or at least it would be if he'd actually leveled up shackles. Which he did. To 3.5. He did get the kill, but feels bad, man. He actually lost more gold than he gained. But we do get that beautiful kill down there. Batasai remained patient, picked him off. Didn't pick up his ult at level 6. Joker in a little bit of trouble. It's actually already thrown out the shallow grave. And that means Axe doesn't have a single chance to survive this either. He does do some spinning to winning, but it's all in vain. This mid tower has been getting punished quite heavily. Keyz is here by himself. No, the snakes are available. Alright, Batasai versus Mario. He throws out the Stormhammer and then stops attacking for whatever reason. The charge comes through. There's a regen rune on the river. Charge is coming from bottom jungle. So he's not quite aware of it. Here he comes. Oh, the Sunstrike to weaken him up does go wide. The charge is still coming. The bounty rune, he finds it. Meanwhile, we got a situation here. Invoker gonna get caught out by 3 of the Dire. That's a happy kill for Luxy as they take the pastor out. And y'all need Jesus. Snake's gonna get dropped on mid. Fortification gonna get popped immediately. Can they apply the pressure? In from the side is moving Lens and Dazzle on the top side, but so far no one has made a move on these wards, so the wards continue to damage in the tower. The charge comes through from Lens. The catapult gonna get pushed back and destroyed. And Invoker coming in with the TP now as well, so those wards will start to get worked down. Meanwhile though, Skywrath in a little bit of trouble. Luxy looking to try and get away here, has no actual means of escape, but they're going to back anyway. They fear the Lifestealer. Here he comes. They're like, no, that's what I feared, I didn't want to come here. They pop their shrine. That's going to keep Luxy alive. There's no Sunstrike from the Invoker for now. And bottom lane, Chaos Knight takes out the Sven once again. Feels bad, man, when your hero's supposed to counter the hero that kills you. Okay, we'll work down this mid tower. Is going to find it? Nope. Nice, gets the deny. Remember, there's no gold for denies now. On towers, you don't get nothing. Crush. Oh no, the Stormhammer. Batosi goes to work. Now remember, watch out. Joker has actually no ult available because the mana is too low. Shallow Grave even. Nice little Sunstrike kill. The stun comes through. Batasai gonna pay for his insolence. And another Stormhammer kill. They have a lot of dispels on this team actually. If Sven takes Stormhammer dispels and the Tornado does dispels, well, Luxy gonna hide in the trees, maybe throw out a few spells, try and keep things at bay. Here comes Cobb with the obvious TP in though. There's no blink daggers or anything like that to worry about for him. Enemy team gonna have a real problem initiating later on until Sven gets one. They look for Vladimir. These wards to the top maybe, should be, possibly might be enough to deal with the wards. Towards the tower. Back to the bottom lane. The big fight is still kicking off. Skywrath gonna get melted. Lens chasing down Cobb. Which one is faster? Well, it's pretty obvious that it's actually Slardar, right? Oh, CK comes in from the side. Tornado goes through. He is dead. Nox having no issues here at all. This Axe has phase boots, my man. Phase boots. I guess it's so that you can just walk out of the serpents, right? You just phase and walk, and then you're not trapped anymore. Next level plays. Okay, charge goes through onto Sirius, sucks. Sirius. Maybe it's a French X. Maybe it's CDO. I haven't even thought of that. I was assuming it was an English X, and therefore it was CKS. But maybe it's CDO. Maybe he's Lifron. I was wondering whether or not my Shadow Shaman set, if I was gonna like use it. I mean, I really like the weapons though, and that backsack thing is pretty cool as well. I'm not a big fan of the mushroom hat though. It doesn't glow enough. Alright, back in the battle. So what is this guy? He's going for like a Vanguard. But, I mean, why didn't he just get an urn? Dude, I don't understand these guys. Okay, Luxie, you in trouble, buddy. He throws out the ult though on the Sven. Oh, you will be a casualty. In comes the Sunstrike and ka-chow. 1 for 1. Actually manages to get slightly more gold out of the Sven kill. Was returned to the Injoker. Big push to the mid. Serpent wards are up. Continued pressure. Meanwhile, tier 2 top, bottom even feels the pressure of the Radiant Wave. And it will be the Invoker with the Forge Spirits that's doing the work. Travels Midas. Okay, charge on to Batasoy. He's actually just buying some time here. Throws out the illusion, but my god, that was pretty pathetic. Tornado comes through, in from the side comes the Skywrath Mage. Can he get anything done here? Pastor wants some work done. The ult comes out. It's going to be enough to shut down the Invoker. Is it? Not quite. The tower kill finds them. They do get the tower in response, but that's mid lane getting pushed, by the way, to the... oh no, those are Radiant heroes now. Oh, he came in. He was right there. But it's an axe. Do you really want to jump on an axe? Talking about jumping on someone, Keyz in a little bit of trouble. He drops down the ward and immediately gets pinged out. Hey guy, deward this. Okay, I'll deward this. Where did he go? Oh. This was like a 10% shrine efficiency, boys. A single use shrine for a single hero. And he's not a core even. Let's switch over to net worth actually. Maybe he is a core. No, he's not a core. Okay, we got the Radiant. They are saying let us push top. The Dire are saying let us clear jungle. Bottom lane could be counter pushed by the CK, but he seems kind of content to farm a little bit for now. Has picked up that armlet, and there will be an intersection here as Lens is going to spot out Cobb. He starts to sprint away. Pings are coming through, and Axe wants to go for it. The blink forward, the charge. Keyz is actually there though. Shackle and Hex at the same time. What a fucking hero. We'll get caught out a little bit. Here comes Luxie though from the side, throws out the ult, tries to zone them around. Keyz with the chains, keeps things in action, and Vladimir in a little bit of trouble. Meanwhile on the back side, that's going to be 2 to go down, that's going to be 3. The bait is complete, and now the Spirit Breaker might make 4. In from the side comes Mario. He's going to try going toe to toe with the Lifestealer while he's like, you know, gooed up, and that's just not a good plan, my man. Does have giant strength or god strength or whatever activated, but that's a 5-man wipe. All of the Radiant heroes are up, Dire heroes are up, except from Shadow Shaman, who does have snake wards available. What I want to see is the 3 or 4 man push down mid and some definite pressure put onto this tower. Alternatively, they are going for this other move of pushing out the top lane, trying to put some pressure on there. The bottom lane is perfectly free tower as well if they want to take that one without too much trouble. And it does look like that is going to be the call. See, if they push this tower and take it, and then drop wards for the second one, maybe they can gain a little bit of extra ground. But it does leave them a little bit heavy on the bottom side. Sven gonna get caught out! Oh my god, the damage is significant, and that's gonna be another kill for Luxy. And the core Skywrath showing his worth there. He's gonna get himself an E-Blade as well. He's got the Ghost Scepter. It's really good against right-click carries. They're going to try and jump on Batasai. The heal bomb's going to come through. Ka-chow, do it now. No, I think he lost a little bit of damage on that. Now Batasai trying to run off. The Sunstrike comes through. It's wide. Armor reduction begins in earnest. There's no way Batasai can get away from this, I don't think. Maybe he can, Jeeves. Maybe he can. Here comes Keyz with the assist. The charge is going to come through. They already used the Hex, which is unfortunate because you kind of need it for this guy. Or do you? And he comes. He turns around, immediately goes for the chains. No. No. Oh, wow. Holy fuck. Alright, E-Blade, some spells go out. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Slardar farms the jungle while Lifestealer pushes that lane out. They haven't quite reached the bottom tower yet, though. And Jesus, Lux, he's crazy, man. He's just like, I'm just gonna keep hunting, keep casting spells on you. Fuck you guys. How long for the silence? It'll be up soon. Once the silence is up, you got problems. You should definitely use your auto hit slow. Turn around. Oh, in comes the Injoker with the tornado. You can bottle up that whole time. You know, you can bottle and walk at the same time. It says, no, I'm fine. Batasai with the ult, looking for Lens. The stun comes through to help things out. You could have microed them forward a little bit to try and create some more space, but it doesn't matter in the end. Oh. As he will find the kill, he's going to run right into Batasai here. A nice reality rift. The stun actually leads the way, and Sven going to be harvested like wheat. And here is the problem with the Invoker core, but nice, they don't have any dust, so it's no big deal. It's not an issue. But when you want to go mano a mano, it feels real bad when the enemy has a Lifestealer. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you what. Oh, they're still on the bottom lane, pushing in actually. Oh, another slow for the boys. Oh, the Blade Mail, the crush from Cobb. He's actually in the creep, that's hilarious. On the E-Blade, the ult. Yep, that's a dead axe. Next. Alright. Okay, the stun Skywrath going a little bit deep. The Sven gonna get caught. Bonnie in amongst. Oh my god, that was beautiful. The old ward trap plus shackles. So let us have a look at our big boy, our number one, our safe lane carry, our Sven on the net worth here, sitting at 5k. That's not bad. In here. Like, unless you're Ramses, literally, don't pick the hero. Pastor, the meteorite comes through, throws out a nice blast to stun, the help from Lens, they might find the kill, the blink in from the axe. Those three heroes together will secure the kill onto CK. Meanwhile, the mid lane, the creeper getting closer. Keyz is level 15, he's going to get a blink target. It's actually available for him as the Aether Lens. Arcane Boots. We'd quite like to see a few Roshan kills into Refresher. That's an easy free kill on a Luxy. And very reminiscent of the one where he gave up a shit ton of gold in mid as the Death Prophet last game. It's going to go to Vladimir, and he will get himself 700 gold for that kill. Oh, they actually want to put down some pressure now. They sense that mayhaps, perhaps, the Skywrath does not have buyback. Joke's on you, bro. Here comes the shaman. What are they going to find up here? It's Mario. It's a Mario. Crush, blink, in he comes. The chains. The Sunstrike comes through to help him out a little bit, but basically it's just Mario feeding another kill. Well played, Mario. Okay, what is Axe doing? Got himself a blade mail. That Vanguard may be finished soon. Vanguard finished up for Spirit Breaker, and it looks like he's going to get himself an Assault Cuirass next. That's going to pump up the team. Sven and Axe, I guess, if Axe goes for the attack speed. He did not, so interesting. Oh, nice little bit of de-wardage going on here. Oh, the charge is coming through. They want some of this. The chains to follow up. Axe comes in with the blade mail. That's going to be pretty fucking painful. And it looks like we got a dead Shadow Shaman. Disarm goes through onto the Slardar. Now the meatball. Serious Axe is quite fine though. On the backside, is Skywrath in trouble? He is in a little bit of trouble. Sven going to work on him. Needs to be kited more. Meanwhile, on the backside, Batasoy arrives, and that's the situation handled now. Sven going to be kited effectively, very easily. No BKB. I guess he's looking to try and get like an Echo Saber or something, maybe. So we're in a pretty good state right now. 10-second respawn for the Shadow Shaman, but I don't think he has Boots of Travel, as he did pick up that Blink Dagger. He could TP to the shrine and then work his way down for the ward drop here. How much time do we have left on the ghosts? They're gone. Yeah, Batsai is on his own here. There is going to be a 3-man response. Quite difficult to deal with. I think he's just dead. I mean, it's kind of his own fault, right? But by doing so, we're going to get some more creep pressure right onto mid. But I don't feel like it's going to actually be enough to get through, which it's not. Lifestealer sitting on top of Mario. Meanwhile, Pastor has arrived. Cobb on the side. The meteor goes down actually, and that allows them to just eat up Mario, no problem at all. And they find Pastor on the backside as well. There's no buybacks for these two big cores. I say big cores. The Invoker's the big core, I guess. They need to fight this one out for 50 seconds. Sven back in 30. And they're deep here. They're real deep. Protecting it. Slardar even with the night vision over the hill when it does go dark in a few seconds. Decides to go in actually instead. Not going to use that advantage to his advantage. The E-Blade into Hex. Now there will be a shallow grave. Going to keep him alive. The Blade Mail. It's not going to be enough, no. And that's another one biting the dust. Now the Dazzle going to go down as well. We'll get a buyback from the Axe. And that's going to buy enough time for the Invoker. They're going to have to just be happy with the final tier 2 tower. And I don't know, maybe Invoker thinks that he can get something out of this. They do seem to be marshalling up for a counter attack. Maybe Lens that goes in first. In fact, they don't even bother. They just go in and drop the snakes. Keyz is eating a lot of damage. It's mostly from the tower. He needs to click a creep, but for whatever reason hasn't done so. The meatball comes down. That will clear up 1. That will clear up 2. And it's a disarmed Lifestealer trying to move out. Turns onto Faraday. Does 1. Does 2. Sirius X gonna find that kill. So they trade 2 for 3 on 300 tower damage. Oh, but on the bottom side, meanwhile, by the way, Batasoy, he's been up to some tricks. He's moving himself down here. He's trying to do some work on to the towers. Tries the tornado dodge. Isn't great. There won't be one. In fact, Ice Wall going to catch him out into the EMP. Right clicks continuing. And it looks like he's going to go for the suicide run on the tower. Will he though? He will not. He's going for the toggle. Invisible right clicks, man. How are you supposed to toggle through it when it's an invisible right click? No, I think it was damage over time from something. I'm not sure what though. Maybe it's invoker talent. Huh. Okay, nice little snatch. Just gonna be 4 bounty runes. We got Keyz, he's TP'd in here. That's 1. That's 3 altogether. And there's 4. A nice little juicy pickup. 9k net worth advantage for the Dire as we go into the 30-minute mark here. Invoker still far ahead with that Midas as far as net worth is concerned. And Cobb about to get caught. But is he actually getting caught when he's got a life stealer inside of him? Or was it just a trick? He turns on to the axe, but he actually was trapped and caught and all that business. Difficult when there's all 5 heroes there. He's still manning up and fighting through it though. What a beast. Will go down eventually. 702 gold going the way of Lens Faraday on the Spirit Breaker. Immediate TP in. The charge is there. It's going to reveal your presence. He throws out the dust to try and catch the Injoker. He thinks he might be able to get something done here, and he's wrong. Like Pastor, he demolished him pretty fast. Feels tier 3, man. Feels tier 3. Mid lane, the charges coming through. Batasoy. He went ahead and got himself the old Sanjin Yash, which we quite like. Can be broken down into Manta and Halberd, which is pretty nice on the Chaos Knight. The damage coming through is quite a lot, but the Shallow Grave going to keep him up for now. Pastor on the back lines, running around like a madman. Disarm coming through with that shockwave. And Skywrath as well will fall. Can he find him? It's such a big kill. The blink crush is there. We need a right click crush. It's not there though. Tries for another slow. Doesn't find it. Pastor running for his life. He is being hunted though. CK is coming now as well. Look how fast Pastor is going. And is that it? He's given up? No. Oh, it's such a big kill. 17k net worth. 2.8k in his pocket. The whole team has turned up. Oh, they're looking for Keyz. He blinks away. Some spells are cast in his general direction. And now Sirius X is looking for one of his own. The stun comes through, but the hex is there from Keyz. And Mario thinks he's going to work, but actually he's getting worked. And I mean worked. Not in like some sort of good way where you get paid or anything like that. And now the turnaround comes though, and that's going to be a bad time for both Keyz and Sirius X. Now, what can they do? Batasai. Ults not available. They will find him. They're coming to get him. Here they come. In from the side comes Cobb. Will he be there? He says no. The ice wall keeps him at bay. They start to work over Batasai, knocking him back into the ice wall. Unstoppable for Pastor. And that Skywrath has actually turned up to the scene of the crime. Manages to find Lens with the E-Blade combo. They're still looking for him though. Luxie in a little bit of trouble. Cobb, please help him. He says, please help me. Keep them at bay. 48 and 33. The net worth lead just seems like it was just wiped out there. Boom. Boom, and the net worth was gone. 10k just dropped, son. And that's levels for everyone. Level 20 on the axe. Level 16 even on the Dazzle. It's actually the Sven, I guess. He's the one that we should be watching. Level 15. He's got himself his Echo Saber and Mask of Madness. 34 minutes in. He will start to build into a true carry the longer the game goes on. A good few select pickoffs is what the Dire need to get the initiative back. Pick off a couple of heroes, you know, murder, death, kill, that sort of thing. And then, well, if they could get a fight on the Roshan pit and get multiple kills and an Aegis into a tower push for high ground, that would be beautiful. But, well, Vladimir is going to start it off for them. There's a ping coming out. They say, well, Batasai is up to the top. Invoker's feeling very confident at the moment. He's going to go in for a little bit of a fight. Here we go. Starts off with the EMP Tornado combo into the ice wall. That's all of Batasai's mana gone. There is a bit of a response. They have actually surrounded to Pastor though. In comes Keyz. It's just out of range. The ice wall going to keep him in place. Batasai, of course, he still has. Oh, nice, a crush. The Lincoln Sphere is down. In the damage starts to pour. Can't get the invis off, and they will explode out. This will, of course, secure the Roshan for the Sven. But you'd rather see it on the Sven than on the Invoker, that's for sure. They haven't figured it out yet either. Like, hey, wait a minute. Nobody's in any of the lanes and Invoker's dead. Huh, why did no one help Invoker, guys? I don't know, it's a complete mystery. He does have buyback. Alright, he goes. Here we go. Fortification comes through. Keyz, of course, has no snakes. He does have snakes. Snakes go down. And the snakes go down. The stun comes through. It's a little bit of an early wasted one. The call as well. The damage starts to get poured in, and it's going really well for the Dire as far as that situation is concerned. Buybacks are going to be necessary. That was an Injoker buyback. He will be here now. In comes the Tornado and the EMP and the Ice Wall combo. Cobb going to eat up most of it. The Meteorite going to finish him off. Batasai now disarmed with that wave away. Kept at bay. The axe by the shackles. Going to actually manage to hold him in place for a little while longer. He goes down. Keyz actually kills himself on the back of that blade mail with the damage he did there. So 3 for 3 and still no tower taken down on either side. 37 minutes in. Next item up. It looks like it's going to be a Mjolnir for our boy the Lifestealer. Feels like he needs a little bit more attack speed and some magic damage to crisp things off. He's on his own here. Getting caught out would be very bad. Oh, here we go. BKB piercing stun is there. The call into the blade mail. And the rage is there to keep him going, though. He's still doing himself a little bit of damage with that blade mail. It does start to heal up now as he goes to work onto the axe. The call once again. The helix is from all those creep. And shooting the pure damage did enough, along with the Invoker on the side there. And now they try to push into high ground. Of course, Lifestealer does have buyback and will use it if necessary. The Blink Crush is there. Nothing to back it up just yet. Keyz is available. However, Batasai. Alright, maybe he plays the smoke. He doesn't play the smoke. He's looking for Jokur. Finds Jokur. Will he pull him in? He does pull him in. Goes for the kill. Vladimir is on the side there. His call was not very good. Mario threw out his ult as well, but he's just going to be wasted. In fact, the meatball comes down onto COD, but it's into a BKB, and that's a beautiful turnaround. Nice attempt at Armageddon there. And oh no, that's a dead Spirit Breaker. He thought he'd come in and help out. The shackles are there, and that's going to be the extra kill for dead for the Lifestealer bait earlier. Now they got to take this creep wave. They got the creep wave. They're taking it mid. They need to make some pressure. Invoker does not have buyback, so if they can force him into a fight and get the kill, they need to go deeper. It's faster, faster, faster. "70 seconds. They have Sven, but Sven is a very poor boy. He is not the powerhouse hero that we would expect normally at this point in the game. Here we go. The battle has begun. Luxie manages to get ahead of the wind. And here we go. And Joker just sitting on the high ground. One creep is all they need to make it. It did in fact make it. The backdoor protection is down. The wards are not working on the tower though. They're working on the heroes for now. Okay. That's a dead Sven. I'm not sure what his plan was. You're not the man you should normally be, dude. Alright, they try for the dazzle. The silence goes through onto Pastor. In fact, he will go for the BKB play as he tries to hunt down Batasoi. Meanwhile, though, what the fuck happened to... Wait. I think Skyrath just died to tower damage. They get the tower, and you know that will expose racks and whatnot. Pastor actually going to go in. That will force some buybacks. He realizes he could get some damage done onto this tower. Here comes. You need to throw the fucking stun first, and then follow up with the grip. Instead, you will be disarmed, lose all your mana and your tower for the price of one hero who doesn't even die, boys. What is this? What is love? Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. BKB is popped. Batasoi in a lot of trouble. He is dead. In fact, no way he gets out of that tornado alive. And the buybacks are all too slow here, and it's a real nightmare for the Dire, snatching defeat from the jaws of victory just because they didn't want to buy back. Fair play, whatever, you know, it's all good in the hood. This axe, you don't want to be right next to him when you're right clicking. He's looking for more. That's a dead Skyrath mage, and he does not have the buyback. Pastor in a little bit of trouble, but right on top of this guy we do have an axe who's ready to mow things down, and they're trading racks and a tower and a lot of heroes for fucking 2 buybacks. Keyz having to use the wards defensively, never a good sign. This Rax is so close to falling. If they can find the Rax, that's huge. Will they even realize, or will they just continue to fight like man fighting is going to help them win the game? I don't know. They got the Rax in the end though. So even if they all die now, super worth. Cobb with the buyback, trying to hold everything here. Will get 1 kill at least. And the creep wave that reaches the base is unfortunately onto the one place where, you know, there's still a tower. There's still a tower bottom jeeps. Yeah, I thought they'd maybe got it by now. My bad. Alrighty. Axe is going to get himself a Heart of Tarask. Mechanism for the Dazzle, going to increase their sustain. A Crystallis next for Sven. Oh my, this guy's in a pretty good state. He's going to get himself a refresher. He will finish up the Pipe of Insight on the Slardar. That would be super helpful if you're fighting a super farmed Invoker, don't you think? To get that as an early item. Chaos Knight, no real hopes for him at the moment. Echo Saber, okay. Mostly damage on the lifestealer. No sign of a BKB, which is a little bit unfortunate just because Invoker. E-Blood, no save mechanisms at all. I mean, E-Blade saves him against Sven, I guess, and the Spirit Breaker. To an extent, some right clicks, I suppose, from the Axe and Joker. Keyz with the Blink, Aether, Ags, Boots of Travel. Boots of Travel, yeah, I think that's what they need. It will allow him to, even if he's dead, you know, come back into the fight, drop wards at sneaky places. So Roche not going to be up for another minute and a half. They're going to have to wait that one out. Oh, the E-Blade comes through. The blink is there from Vladimir. But by the way, Vladimir, we are not alone. Cataclysm comes through. Does actually hit onto Luxie on the backside. He's still taking damage. Oh no, Keyz. It was a trap. There's a lot of shit going to be dropping in now. And that's a dead Keyz. But can they find the Sven on the backside of it? Yes, they can. That happens. Now Mario, he will go down. That is Sven. Yeah, okay. But Sirius will jump out. He starts to go to work. Batasai comes in from the side. Skyroth gets hit by a meatball. That's 6 minutes after, you know, you like whatever. You could have like orchestrated the whole thing. The bronze. Wow, he just killed all his illusions real quick. Batasai in a little bit of trouble. Sirius sucks. Still going to work though. Where's your rage, bro? He did not use his rage. So I guess. Yeah, I don't know why he just didn't use rage and kill the invoker. That's game over though, boys. They actually managed to throw their victory away at the end there. And I'll see you guys later for Super Dance stream, I think. Well, after this I'm gonna stream Bioshock 1. Okay, fortification is going to come through. They're going to change tactics because of that. They feel like they're not going to be able to do enough critical damage, and they should maybe try for the extra. Oh, that's mega creeps actually. So they're going to secure the megas. I think they probably could have taken the base in the time they had. They're probably just going to stay around now anyway. Why not? I mean, a good effort from the Dire, just 4 or 5 engagements near the end in a row, basically. The item choices for the late game, you know, not really what you were hoping for, I think. So Nova victory. They will go on to play game 3. I am General G. I will probably have a little bit of a break now and then have a Bioshock. And we'll see you guys in about 20 or 30 minutes. If you want to join, that's fine. If not, that's also fine.